Hello, welcome to Cambly. How are
Yeah,
you? Hi, I recognize you.
nice to see you again. Do you know me? Just few days
Yes,
ago, we had a conversation. You're from
yeah,
Turkey.
yes, I recognize you. Welcome back. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. That's good.
So
And
it's a pleasure to talk with you again.
yeah, yeah. So what has developed since we last talked?
We were talking about IELTS examination, speaking test.
Ah, okay. And you haven't taken the test yet, right?
Yeah, you gave me one topic about social media, and I completed.
Ah, okay. Okay, very good. You have you taken your IELTS test?
No, not yet, but
Okay.
we did it. We practiced it here.
Okay, very good. Okay, so are you practicing your speaking now? You need to practice your speaking?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, so I'll ask you some open questions.
yeah, like
Okay?
IELTS examination, IELTS speaking test, like yeah.
Right, right. Okay. So how let me- I'm going to ask you a question about coronavirus. So that's the topic, coronavirus. How do you think your country has responded to the coronavirus? How do you think they've approached the coronavirus?
Yeah. Okay, so actually, the government is doing a great job. Since March, the government has taken so much, you know, actions to control it. We had a lockdown for more than 1 month, so
Hmm.
national lockdown. And
Hmm.
after that, they given us some freedom. We can buy something, we can go here and there.
Hmm.
And now everything is open. Just one thing is compulsory: we have to wear mask
Yeah.
and we have to sanitize every time whenever we go outside.
Oh, okay. And
So it is not
okay.
under control, but people don't have a lot of fear about it.
Good, good. And you are a teacher, right? You teach.
Yes, yes, I'm a
Right,
teacher.
right. I remember. Okay. And I can't remember though, but are did you return to school? Children have returned to school?
Yeah, I go to school thrice in a week.
Oh, okay. So the children go to school twice a week?
No, children are not allowed to come to school, but teachers they
Oh,
have to go to school
okay,
now.
okay, okay. So,
We take
so
online classes for students.
okay. And how many hours do they go to school each
Uh,
day?
four to five hours.
Ah, 4 to 5 hours. And they what is it, half hour and then maybe a 15-minute break?
Yeah, half
Okay,
hour and 5 minutes break.
okay. And how many classes does each student have per day?
Okay, nowadays they have only 2 or 3 classes.
Oh, wow. That's very good. That's different. Turkey, they go to school from, I think, from 8 in the morning until 1, and after every half hour, they have a 15-minute break. Yeah, but it's much more time, and six subjects, 6 subjects a
Oh,
day. Yeah, so it's quite a bit. Okay, very good. All right, do you have a question for me?
yeah. So schools are open there. Students go to school.
No, no, it's
On
all from home. Yeah, all classes are from home.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah.
So
They
I want you to ask me some questions like cue cards. IELTS
okay.
speaking test part 2.
Let me
So
let
I
me
can
get
talk
some
to.
let me find some questions. Let me get some questions here. Give me about 10 seconds to get some questions here. One moment. Open question. Okay. I think I found one. Oh, that's writing. Open question. Okay. So, mm, one moment. Look. Okay, there we go.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so how do you usually go about booking a flight? How do you usually prepare for a trip and booking your flights?
Booking of flights,
Yeah.
actually, generally in India, we don't afford it. Okay, all people cannot afford
Okay.
go by plane.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let me think of another one.
Yeah.
Way. Okay. And okay. Here's one. How did you and your best friend meet? How did you and your best friend meet?
Okay, how did I meet my best friend?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, okay. So actually, that's a nice question because friends are everything for us,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and friend is a person with whom we can share everything.
Yes.
We hang out and everything. So today I would like to discuss about my best friend, whom I met first time in my primary school when I was in first standard.
Okay.
Okay, so I can also still remember that day when my father took me to the school, and I just went inside the house and inside the classroom, and teacher also introduced with the class, the
Uh-huh.
students of the class. This is our new student, and just she told me to sit on next to a one handsome guy, and
Okay.
he was a doctor's son. Actually, he was a doctor's son. He was a clever student in the classroom. That's why she told me to sit next to that. So
Okay.
later on, our friendship became closer and closer, and we started sharing a lot of things. And he often he started inviting me to his house also, because I was from the poor family. I did not have all gadgets, but he was a
Yeah.
son of a doctor, so
Uh-huh.
he had all facilities whatever the children want to enjoy. Okay, so I
Yeah.
was the luckiest person because I had such type of friend who had all facilities. So though
Okay.
my father was a poor person, he could not afford to buy these all things, but I enjoyed all facilities the rich people can use because of my that best friend. And I met him in a school, and since still we are close friends. He live in the a different city, but
Uh-huh.
still we keep in touch through social media. Yeah.
Okay. So are you still friends with him today?
Sorry.
Are you still in contact with him today?
Yes, yes.
Ah,
We
wow.
always wish our birthday and everything, and he often comes to my house also once in a year only. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Okay, very good. Okay. And so why in your society, why do you think in your society that friendship is important? In your society or in your culture, why do you think friendship is very important? Because in my country, the friendships aren't that important. But why do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, why in your country do you think
Yeah.
it is
Okay.
important?
Okay. As far as I'm concerned, in my country, friendship is much better than relationships, and we have a lot of examples from our culture also. We had Lord Krishna, and
Hmm.
he described everything about his childhood, and he set an example how should be a friendship.
Uh,
uh, he was the son of king, and he went to his school. Okay, that is called the ashrama.
okay.
And the ashram, in the ashram all people study together. Poor
Okay.
brahmin to reach the king of the sun, they all son of the kings. Okay, so they all study together. So he
Uh-huh.
set an example when he became okay, after completing their education, they both went to their houses, and the king's son became a king,
Okay.
and that poor brahmin became poor and poor. So but everybody knows that you had a great friend when you were in your ashram, when you were in a school. You had a great and he's a very rich and famous king, so you should, a wife told him, wife told him, you should go to your friend because he's rich king, so he can help you.
Yeah. Okay.
But he has a lot of high self-esteem,
Yeah.
so he did not want to go there. I don't want to ask anything
Right.
from my friend. But one day he decided to go to his friend's house. So actually he was the poorest person in that kingdom, I can say.
Hmm.
Okay, so he had torn clothes, and his looking was also poor person. You can understand how poor people look like. So he went to that kingdom and he started asking, I want to meet the king of this kingdom. He was my childhood friend. He was a friend in my school time. So people started laughing. How is this possible? Look at your situation and
Yeah.
you are talking about a king.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he went there, and he went to the guard and he asked me, I want to meet your king. Then
Yes.
guard also insulted him. Then, but
Uh-huh. Uh,
how is it possible? But he requested a lot.
yeah.
Please send my message to your king. Sudama has come, your childhood friend.
Yes.
So the guard went there, and that time the king was sitting with his all queens, and the guard uttered a word. Your one poor Brahmin has at the door, and he's telling me he is your best friend, and his name is Sudama.
Uh,
So as soon as the Krishna heard the word Sudama, the king of that kingdom started running. Oh, King Sudama, my friend, where are you? Why didn't you come to my palace? I waited
oh.
for a long time.
Oh.
And what happened that time? Okay, that guard took a lot of time to send that message. So that time, Sudama thought that my friend would not come to meet
Yeah.
me. So he started walking. He left that place and he
Yeah.
started walking to the marketplace. But the king of that kingdom, started running in the market. So, friend, where are you?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are my
Yeah.
childhood friend, and come. And this is the example of friendship in my country.
Wow.
So we think that
Whoa.
friendship
Wow.
is much more than relationship,
Yes.
relatives. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Very, very okay. Thank you. Thank you for that information. Okay, I think we got okay, let me hurry up and get another question out. How do you keep focused on your work? How do you keep focused on your work? So if you're busy, how do you stay focused on your work?
Okay. So first of all, I respect my work, whatever I am because of my work. So I think work is worship.
Okay.
So I always, in the morning or at night, also make a plan. I write down everything in my diary, what to do today and
Okay.
what time should I do and complete.
Okay.
So because of this timetable, I can utilize my time and I can do my work perfectly. So by making a diary, I can focus on my work.
Okay. Okay. So you're organized. You stay organized.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I organize everything.
Very good. Very good. Okay. You answering these questions. Ah, okay.
Yeah, everything I write here.
Ah, okay.
So I have a family conversation. Also, I write down. Today I have a family conversation with somebody. So I always think that about that.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, let me find another question here. And let's see here. What in what ways would you improve the online learning experience, that you're involved in? How would you make some improvement? Because it's new to many countries. This is a new process. What would you suggest? What would you suggest as a way to improve the online learning experience?
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, let me tell you, changing is we have to accept changes.
Mm-hmm.
Changes are every time. So we have to think about online classes because the whole world is changing.
Yes.
So anyhow, we have to be familiar with the new technology because that is future.
Mm-hmm.
If we cannot use this type of things, then we can be outdated,
Yeah.
and nobody like that. This type of tag outdated.
Right.
So online course is the platform where we can update ourselves it takes some time. Okay, it
Yeah.
takes some time to be familiar with new gadgets, but
Right.
if we try, if we are honest with our work, then definitely we can improve.
Okay. Very good.
And it's such a great boon. You are in the Turkey and I'm in
Mhm.
India, but we are
Yeah.
talking
Yes.
here with the help